welcome back to my channel, and today I have a special guest, and this is my sister, Tori.
What up, guys?
Her. And today we are going to be doing a new makeup look, and I'm so excited for you guys to see what we are doing. So yeah, let's get on with the video. Hope you guys. It's snowing here where we live, so I thought what would be better than to do a snowy look. And Tori is beautiful, so what a great person to do it on. So yeah, let's get started. Start off with the Urban Decay Quick Fix, and it is a hydrating priming spray, and I'm just going to spray that all over her face just to kind of give her a dewy and oily kind of look, because I feel like girls now, they are wanting that dewy look. They don't want that matte finish anymore, or at least I want that dewy finish. So I'm just going to spray that all over her face. After I have primed her face, I'm going to be taking the Professional Matte Rescue, and I'm going to put this on her face, and it helps pores and the oiliness, because we want a dewy finish but we don't want too of an oily skin. So this just helps the oil on the skin, and I'm just going to take a flat brush and I'm just going to apply this all over her face. After I've taken that, I'm going to take some color corrector, and it is the green shade, and it is for redness on the face. So I'm just going to apply that on the places that really need it. So I just applied it in the places. I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Brightening Eye Perfector, and I'm going to put this over or under her eyes. I'm going to put it on her eyelids and under her eyes. After I've applied that under her eyes and on the top of her eyelids, I'm just going to take a beauty blender and I'm going to just smooth it out and press it into her skin. I feel like adding this, it gives your dark circles a little bit more coverage. So you do want to make sure you rub it in, because you don't want it to be cakey or it too dry and stick to it. I'm going to be taking the Super Stay Better Skin Transforming Foundation, and this is actually just a drugstore foundation, but it's very, very good, and it covers and it does what it is supposed to. So I'm just going to take a flat brush and I'm going to put just a little bit on the brush, and I'm just going to rub that in all over her face. Next, I'm going to be taking setting powder, and this is the new Master Fix, and it is by Maybelline, and it is absolutely perfect. It goes on very lightweight, it doesn't cake, and it is absolutely perfect, and it blurs and it smooths out all the fine lines, and I absolutely love it. So I'm just going to take it, I'm going to put it up underneath her eyes and on her eyelids, just so whenever I do the eyeshadow, it will have something to glide on, and it will not stick to the foundation that I have put on her face or her eyelids. And I'm just going to put it along, like down her nose, and basically want to apply the setting powder where you get the oiliest, and she looks but I have applied it to the places that she gets the oiliest. So now we are ready to go on with our eyeshadow. So today I'm going to be using some shades out of the Naked Heat palette, and it is by Urban Decay, and it is absolutely perfect. The colors are very, very beautiful and very burgundy, and I'm going to start off with a transitioning powder, and the transitioning powder that I'm going to be using is actually the second lightest shade in this palette, and I'm just going to take that and just rub it and do it like a normal eyeshadow and build it darker, and then I will add the snowy look. I'm just going to be taking that transition powder and I'm just going to be rubbing it all over her eye, and just to kind of go ahead and start the look. It's nothing too hard or something that you can't do, so we're just going to be doing that. Let her scoot up for y'all. So the next step that we are going to do is the third shade in this palette, and we are just going to kind of make it darker, and then we will add more of the color later in the look. So I'm just going to take that and I'm just going to blend it kind of in her crease and kind of up, and we will get kind of like I have done that to her eyes and I have blended it very well. And then I'm going to be taking the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to be taking this shade right here, and it is on the second row and it is the third one, and I'm just going to kind of make it darker, and I'm going to put this in her crease and gradually make it more darker. And now we are to the snowy look, and I'm so excited. So we are going to take this Jaclyn Hill palette, and I've been so excited to use this color, and I'm just going to be blending this right here on the inside of her eye and kind of bring it right here and go up with it. And then we have a big finish at the end, and I'm so excited for you guys to see it. But we are going to be using this shade right here, and maybe a little bit of this one, I haven't decided yet, but we are going to be just blending that very, very well and giving it a very blue and kind of like winter wonderland look. So
we have a surprise at the end.
I have done that, as you can see, and it looks very, very beautiful. So, and I added a little bit of this color next to it in her crease just to kind of give it like a more smokier look, and it turned out very beautiful. And then I'm just going to be taking those same colors and I'm going to kind of make it ombre up under her eyes right here, and I'm just going to take a flat brush, and this brush is by Wet n Wild, and it is a very thin brush, and it is absolutely perfect for the under eye, and it is great to give. I have done that under her eye. I'm just going to take some concealer from my Tarte Shape and Tape, and I'm going to put it on the inner corner of her eye, and then after I'm going to put a very gold and shimmery kind of color on the inner corner, and the concealer just kind of helps it stick better and makes it show up way better. So I'm just going to do that just on the concealer to the inner corner of her eye. I'm just going to take the Vermeer in the Primavera from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance, and I'm just going to put that on the inner corner of her eye, and I'm just going to apply that so it can give it a little bit of... After I have applied that to her eyelids, I'm just going to be brushing this off, and then I'm going to do her bronzer. And for the bronzer, I'm going to be using the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and it is absolutely perfect, and it only takes a little bit, but I'm going to be putting it along her cheekbones and then along her forehead and then along right here. So I'm basically going in a 3, and it's very good to blend your bronzer because you don't want it to be too cakey or like you put too much on. But bronzer is my favorite, and then after that I'm going to be taking a little bit of blush and just putting it along above the bronzer just to give her kind of a little bit of color and not such a dull look, because I feel like this look is very colorful and very bright, and it is absolutely... I'm just going to be taking some blush, and this is very, very, very good brush, but I've used it so many times that the name's not on it. So I'm just going to be applying this on her cheekbones right here, and just to give her kind of a little bit of color and a little bit of pop to this look. After that, I'm going to be filling in her eyebrows, not too much because her eyebrows are pretty thick already. So I'm just going to be filling them in the places that are really, really needed, and I'm going to give her an arch. So I'm going to be using the Anastasia brow pen, and I'm just going to be filling the places in and building her eyebrows. And after that, I'm just going to be taking the Too Faced Ray of Light, and I'm just going to apply that underneath her brow bone right here, just to kind of give her more of a wintry kind of look. And this highlighter is absolutely perfect and beautiful for this look. I really, really recommend it to you. So I'm just going to be applying that underneath her eyebrows. this look is very, very beautiful and very perfect, but the big finish is about to come up, and we will show you after we put on her lashes. So we have done the big finish, and I feel like this really gives it a little bit of pop, and we're going to let you guys see it, and then we are going to add on her lashes, and then we will be done with this amazing winter wonderland look. So yeah, there it is, and it is very beautiful, and I feel like these little snowflakes give it a very big pop to it, and it is so cute and so fun to do, and I hope you guys enjoy this. But we are going to add her lashes, and this is the finished look. But the last thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking this IT Celebration foundation, and I'm just going to pack underneath her eye, just so it packs the baking and all the concealer that I done. And this is a big step in your makeup, so you're just going to pack up under her eye. Okay, this is the finished look, and we are... She's so beautiful! What the heck? And she's only 12. What? Just look at this. This is my sis. So, as you may know, it has been snowing. Or no, do it.